Dallas has just been on a tear. I believe we can attribute that to Jason Robertson. Also, Jake Ottinger, who's really stepped in.
Yeah, so we can compare a rookie QB to a toddler. Hayward's absence for this game will be significant, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns into a blowout as of late.
The Golden Knights just can't pull it. I really think the Avalanche are determined this year.
They made so many moves and grabbed so many guys that they have to win a championship or at least make the finals. They were on our championship and bust.
The same self, the only year he won an MVP was the year he cheated, which really should put something against that MVP. But
Yeah, and as a Cowboys fan, I have learned how dangerously good Aaron Rodgers has been with he can just thread a pass.
Hello, I am Ruby Ackerman, and you are listening to Outsider's Opinion with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NFL Opinions of the Week. The man that's put in the preseason work, Austin.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big year. Hopefully, I can finally get a champion correct at the beginning of the season. Didn't you last year?
I don't remember, but
I
I'm
think
honored
the
that
Chiefs.
I may have said Chiefs. I can't remember, really, but I'm honored. We can say that we did, that I did. I'm cool. Sure, cool with saying that, but I'm honored. I won't take credit unless someone wants to go through the videos. Let us know if you're a long-time listener. Let us know if I said that. I just can't remember. It's been a long week. But Austin, did you watch the Hall of Fame game yesterday?
I did not. I watched the highlights afterwards, saw some plays, but no, I did not watch the game live.
Yeah, I watched bits and pieces, and I'm just wondering, does preseason really matter right now?
I think it matters for the guys. So if you rank a team's order, like best player to worst player, 1 through 53, I really do think it matters from like 45 or 40 on for those bottom guys, the guys that were on a starter. Because you have 11 starters on offense, 11 starters on defense, and then you also have some special teams guys. So I'll say probably 40 on. I do think it matters for them to get pushed and to get some actual playing time. But for those top guys, those top 20, 22 on the team, I really don't think it does.
Yeah, that's a good. I think it's great for the players in getting recognized because when I look at the stats for who wins, I don't know. I'm trying to see who played. I don't think anyone. I know Rogers wasn't playing. Um, I'm trying to see who started. But it looks like Dorian Thompson, a quarterback. Thompson Robinson. That's something I'm seeing, but it just seems for the stats for it, like the players don't take it seriously, and I'm not sure the coaches really take it seriously. So for me, I don't think I'm gonna watch. I don't feel like I need to watch it like when I need to watch regular season games.
Yeah, I totally get that. I just think it's not necessarily important for the viewer, but I do think for those bottom guys, it really does get play in. And same thing with rookies. I do think it matters for rookies that need to get accustomed to living the NFL life and going through a work week, as you may call it. But again, for those top guys that have been through it before, they don't need to see it except for getting a couple reps.
Yeah, and it just seems like I don't think have we heard anything about okay, here are the stats. Do you want to guess the quarterback that started for the Browns?
Dobbs.
No.
Then I don't know.
It looks the two quarterbacks listed are Dorian Thompson Robinson and Kellen Mond.
Oh, so the backup didn't even play.
Yeah. And then do you want to guess who played for the Jets?
Just tell me.
Zach Wilson, Tim Boyle, and Chris Streveler.
Tim Boyle, former Packer.
Oh, that's why his name sounded familiar. But yeah, the backup didn't even play for the Browns. I'm just not really sure if they're using it for anything. I do think if I'm watching, I'm kind of looking at running backs and looking at their speed for fantasy, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats. I don't even see Dorian Thompson-Robinson got any playing time.
Oh, for the Browns?
Yeah.
I see he has attempts, and he threw for 82 yards.
Oh, NFL.com doesn't even have any of that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm on PFF.com, but I'm trying to look at receiving. None of these receivers are standing out to me for the Jets and just the receiving stats.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, injuries, especially non-contact, are really what you want to avoid, and they are very, very wary of that, and especially in a league like this where contact is always happening.
yeah, so it's just, I'm not really sure if we're going to see anyone suit up. And if we're going to treat it like this, why do we have 3 games? Why not just make it like 2?
Money.
That's true. That's a good point. Money does rule all. So I do think it's very important, like you said, for the guys 40 and 53 to put in some action. And I'm sure it's really fun playing in the preseason games for someone that just got drafted in the NFL or got signed. But just for the viewer, I think it'd be fun to go to them. And I've been to them and it's just fun. But I think I would rather watch, especially now, I want to watch some baseball or like a show I'm watching instead of maybe I'll check in every now and then for preseason.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't think it's as entertaining as. I mean, I honestly prefer watching the summer league over even the NBA preseason. That's probably my favorite preseason out of all of them because you're really playing for your job, most of them. Uh, but for back to the NFL, I it doesn't seem like they take it seriously, but I know it's good for trying things out, trying plays out. And again, I really do like it for those bottom tier players because they really can get a chance to show themselves. I remember the Victor Cruz game, or at least learning of it when the Giants played the Jets. Victor Cruz went off in the preseason. That's what really put him on the map for the Giants and got him chances. I do think that the preseason matters for those type of instances.
Yeah, I can't recall that. I'm trying to think of any Cowboys game. Maybe it was. No, I can't remember the quarterback's name. But
Didn't Cavante Turpin score a touchdown last year in the preseason?
oh, he might have. Yeah, could have. But yeah, I do think it would be fun to try stuff. But I'm not even when they have like drives because I remember the third preseason game they do it half. They do a half. I don't know if they really are going to use any of that. So it's just something that's been on my mind. I'm like, does preseason really matter? And it might be one of the weakest like preseasons to focus on.
Yeah, I understand that fully. I definitely think it's one of the weakest of the 4 major sports. It probably is the weakest in my opinion because I love watching spring training.
Yeah, spring training is probably fun because you need the at bats. And
And for
with
pitchers,
yeah,
you need to get into it, especially for how long the season is.
yeah, for the NFL, it just seems like the first 4 weeks are kind of the preseason now because Joe Burrow had a bad start to the year, right?
I wouldn't say bad, but definitely sub his standard.
And same thing with Rodgers, or was his more of a half a season?
It was a whole team
Oh,
problem.
okay, I was wrong.
I do think that Rogers definitely struggled last year, but that was a yes. Through the first 4 weeks, he was subpar, but I think the entire team together was subpar that year or last
Okay,
year.
and
I
I'm
should
trying
say.
to think. Has there anyone? Because I do think fantasy could help you find someone, but I don't think it's really worked out for me. Has it worked out for you seeing a preseason player helping your fantasy team?
It's only hurt. I remember the year that Romo got hurt. I drafted Romo.
Oh, I remember. I thought Marquez Callaway was going to be really good, and he just I think got below 10 points for me every time. Do you remember that he had a big game
Yeah,
against the
yeah,
Jaguars
yeah.
in preseason?
I do.
Yeah. So let us know if you watch preseason. Any final thoughts, Austin?
Nope.
All right, that's all we got. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.